Hi, David. How are you?
How you doing today?
I am well, thank you. I really appreciate you for taking the time to do this out of the blue interview. I really appreciate it.
No problem. No problem.
Okay, so the first question that I want to ask you is just tell us a little bit more about yourself, who you are, what you do, and what brought you to the conference.
So my name is David Macon. I'm the president of Enthrall LLC. We are a branding, media, and marketing solutions company. We work with personal brands as well as small business brands to provide them with brand systems in terms of website, logos, photography, videography, print and graphic design, and kind of put that in a package for them to communicate their value and their product or service to their customers.
Awesome, that's amazing. What brought you to the conference?
Well, actually, this is my second entrepreneurial venture. I've always been a big advocate on reading, taking in knowledge, finding mentors and things like that, but I wanted to try something a little bit new this time. So the Black Enterprise Entrepreneur Summit looked like a great opportunity. It also looked at a little costly, but I looked at it as an opportunity to invest in myself, invest in my knowledge. So I took that step, and here I am in Atlanta.
Awesome. Anybody who is willing to take risks and invest in themselves is somebody that I already know is going to be successful. So congratulations to you. I'm glad that you decided to make that big leap. So this is not a question that I originally prepped you for, but since you're an entrepreneur, I'd love to know, what do you think is the importance of entrepreneurship as we move further and further into the future?
I think the real importance of entrepreneurship is really what stimulates the economy. I think that there's not a greater time, I would say maybe like in the history of America, where entrepreneurship is really being highlighted and teaching people about the principles of entrepreneurship, but also establishing financial freedom so you can have ownership of not only your time and where you spend that time, but put yourself in a position to where you can take ownership and have freedom to live the life that you want to live. I currently actually do work a full-time job, but that's only to provide me with means to invest into my business Enthrall. So just starting to kind of switch that logic, I think that this is a great time in history where people can really take advantage of things like the internet, all these open source platforms and systems to get whatever their product or service is directly to the consumer without going through a big company or a big business to communicate whatever it is they want to.
Thank you for sharing that. My last and final question for you is tell me about your biggest financial challenge or something that you want to learn as it relates to personal finance and money management. I think that the millennial generation is very underserved as it relates to this area. So what is a challenge that you would love for someone to help you solve, or something that you're looking to learn?
I would say the biggest challenge that, of course, I created it for myself, but this is a challenge that a lot of us face is when I graduated from school. It always feels a lot different when you're like receiving that money to help you with your books and your classes and you pay rent and things like that. It's a totally different feeling from when you get the bill and that actually says you owe X amount of tens of thousands of dollars. So
very true.
I would say that that's probably been the biggest challenge that I faced in trying to deal effectively with paying my student loan debt down, but also knowing all of the different options that are available to me and doing it in a strategic way to where I can still pay that, cover my living expenses, and also invest into myself and my business. I look for mentors and people to help me out in terms of navigating that route, but definitely one of the biggest challenges I face.
Definitely understand you are not alone, and thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate your time. Enjoy the rest of the conference.